New at 6, a mother's courage. Imagine being told that both you and your unborn baby could die if you gave birth.
That was a choice facing a local woman. Corrine Zell has this incredible story.
At 8 weeks, doctors told Heather Steinbach there was a chance she could die if she went through with her pregnancy, and so could her baby. But she and her husband decided it was worth the risk.
They always wanted a big family. And after bringing 4 healthy kids into the world in just over 4 years, Heather and Andy Steinbach were thrilled to learn number 5 was on its way. Here's the moment Mom found out it was a girl.
Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl. It's what you wanted.
The Steinbachs weren't sure they'd see that day. 9 months earlier, they found out Heather had placenta prurita. Her placenta grew through her uterus and into her bladder.
They basically told us that it was a life-threatening condition for me and that Andy needed to really talk to me because there was a chance he could lose us both.
Because they thought that when you delivered that you could die.
Yep. The reason women die when they have this condition is because the blood loss is so much that they can't keep up with it.
The couple decided to go through with it.
Like, I started writing letters to the kids. I started, we had to do my living will.
Heather had intense pain throughout her pregnancy. She ended up in the hospital at the beginning of June.
And I was to the point where I was almost crawling instead of walking.
About a week later, Heather had a scheduled surgery to deliver at 32 weeks. Dr. Garrett Fitzgerald with maternal fetal medicine at Froedtert says 35 people were in the OR with a job to do.
Anesthesiology, hematology, trauma surgery, urology, and obstetrics and gynecology.
He says Heather's condition was rare.
In essence, there should be none of this blood flow at the interface between the placenta here and the bladder here.
But says it's becoming more common as more moms have C-sections.
The reason that these placentas don't behave normally is that where the placenta will grab a hold of the uterine wall is not a normal interface, is the word we use. And the reason for that is prior cesarean scars.
Dr. Meredith Cruz was one of Heather's surgeons.
Have you ever seen a case like Heather's?
Actually, I've been involved in a couple of these cases involving abnormal placentation or placentas, and Heather's was the most complicated case I had to deal with.
We know that we almost lost her.
Heather woke up after being asleep for days.
My arms and my feet were tied down, and so I was very scared.
Though she says it was all worth it. Here they are meeting for the first time.
She's so perfect.
Dad named her Chloe.
What will you tell Chloe about her mom through all this?
That she's a fighter and she's strong and she's the reason that she's here.
Heather chose her middle name.
I picked Grace because throughout this whole thing, the grace of God got me through everything. And she is just truly a miracle.
Chloe Grace is still in the NICU, but she is expected to be just fine. Mom is now recovering from home, but it will take some time for her to fully feel herself. Corrine Zell, today's TMJ4.